This blurred yet angular photo of a mysterious tank, does it signal that the Chinese army is about to unlock a heavy warhammer, forged for the ultimate future battlefield? Under skies dominated by drones, will it re-establish the absolute supremacy of ground assault forces? The discussions surrounding this colossus, reportedly weighing over 50 tons and potentially equipped with a 140mm main gun, have long transcended mere speculation about new equipment. It serves more as a key unlocking the door to understanding the Chinese army's contradictory yet unified armored philosophy, how agile, intelligent, distributed neural networks and heavy, formidable, centralized iron fists can coexist and synergize in the face of unprecedentedly complex threats. To grasp the potential impact of this heavy hammer, we must first recognize the sharp blade that has already materialized, the transformative depth embodied by the Type 100 tank. Its value extends far beyond its unmanned turret and 105mm main gun, weighing approximately 40 tons and powered by a unique hybrid electric drive system. It possesses exceptional strategic deployment flexibility and tactical stealth mobility, enabling attacks from unexpected directions. The true revolution lies in its role as a battlefield IOT node. Its Tianchu intelligent combat system functions as a mobile command and data center, integrating real-time intelligence from micro-reconnaissance drones, infantry systems, and rear artillery units to instantly execute the entire process from target acquisition and threat prioritization to firepower allocation. This implies that the Type 100's primary lethal capability may not lie in its main gun, but rather in the precision firepower it summons from afar or the sudden appearance of suicide drone swarms. This design fundamentally subverts the traditional notion of tanks as fortresses. It candidly acknowledges the survival challenges faced by a single platform on today's battlefield, instead leveraging network integration to exponentially enhance overall combat effectiveness. It is specifically engineered for high-intensity, highly informatized asymmetric or rapid response battlefields. So why, with networked and intelligence systems already in place, is there still a need for the rumored 140mm cannon, with over 50% increased firepower? This precisely reflects the dialectical and comprehensive nature of the Chinese Army's operational thinking. The Type 100 excels at performing precise surgical strikes within complex, dynamic, and information-rich environments through system-level capabilities. Yet, in future great power confrontations, certain scenarios will inevitably arise where sheer skill alone proves insufficient, before pre-fortified positions on high-altitude frontiers, within reinforced concrete barriers that must be breached immediately after beach landings, or along protracted armored attrition battlefronts. These scenarios demand weapon platforms capable of independently confronting the most fortified targets, with overwhelming superiority under extreme combat conditions, while withstanding intense counterfire. This defines the strategic role of a potential next-generation heavy tank, not a rejection of the Type 100's philosophy, but a crucial complementary capability, a battering ram designed to crack the hardest nuts. The widely speculated 140mm main gun represents the ultimate embodiment of this core tactical purpose. The technical challenges it presents are monumental. The immense chamber pressure and recoil generated by its propellant demand revolutionary reinforcement of the tank's hull structure, suspension system, and even the turret ring. The sheer weight and bulk of the shells render manual loading entirely impractical, necessitating a highly reliable large-caliber automatic loader. Ammunition capacity will likely be constrained to around 30 rounds, yet overcoming these barriers promises overwhelming strategic advantages. It could mean that for the foreseeable future, no active or developmental main battle tank's frontal armor will withstand a single hit. It would also enable this tank to employ new gun-launched missiles, or smart munitions to precisely destroy fortifications, low-flying helicopters, and even light surface vessels at extended ranges. This one-shot kill capability would compel adversaries to fundamentally rethink how they employ armored forces, thereby creating strategic initiative for our side at the operational level. Beyond its signature main gun, this tank must achieve ultimate protection to survive and complete missions in high-impact environments. It will likely adopt a focused defense philosophy, concentrating the most advanced technologies on the hull and turret front. In addition to potential new high-density composite armor, active physical protection technologies like electromagnetic armor may hold application potential. Of course, passive armor alone is insufficient against overhead threats, like top attack missiles and drone swarms. Drawing from the most advanced tank protection concepts, it will integrate one or more hard-kill active defense systems, forming a multi-layered intercept network from long to short range. The first layer may rely on distributed phased array radars around the turret to detect and classify incoming threats early. The second layer could feature directed energy weapons like laser interceptors to perform soft kill against optical guided missile seeker heads at a distance. The closest layer would employ short-range intercept missiles, similar to the GL-6 system on the Type 99B tank, to destroy incoming munitions during their terminal phase. Simultaneously, comprehensive infrared and radar wave stealth measures would be standard to reduce detection probability. The convergence of these technologies aims to create a mobile fortress that is virtually impenetrable in direct combat. The propulsion system serves as the heart driving this heavily armored behemoth. With a total weight exceeding 50 tons, it imposes stringent demands on specific power output and off-road mobility. A modular gas turbine engine capable of delivering up to 1,500 horsepower or an even more advanced high-power density diesel engine is essential. Simultaneously, to meet the energy demands of complex electronic systems, active defense systems, and potential future additions like high-energy laser weapons, integrating high-power auxiliary power units, or transitioning toward full electrification represents an inevitable technological direction. Robust power is not only for achieving outstanding assault speeds, but also for executing intense tactical maneuvers at critical moments to evade the enemy's most intense fire. Thus, when this potential new tank is viewed alongside the Type 100, the blueprint for the Chinese Army's future armored forces becomes clear. This is not merely a high-low mix, but a functional pairing based on different tactical dimensions. The Type 100 serves as the assassin and reconnaissance cavalry, roaming the battlefield information network. With its keen perception and rapid connectivity, it directs system firepower, hunts high-value targets, and controls complex terrain. The new heavy tank, meanwhile, is the heavily armored warrior massed along primary assault axes. With its unshakable protection and unstoppable firepower, it executes decisive breakthroughs at the most critical points of the front line, undertaking the most intense frontal combat missions. In specific campaign scenarios, the Type 100 leverages its stealth capabilities for forward reconnaissance, marking targets for heavy tank battalions and neutralizing flank threats. Meanwhile, heavy tank formations surge like an iron tide through enemy core defenses, carving secure corridors for subsequent light units like the Type 100. Globally, this dual-track development approach is not unique. While vigorously advancing its light brigades, the U.S. military has never abandoned continuous upgrades to the M1A2 SEP-3 V4. Russia, while showcasing the T-14 Armata, continues to refine the T-90M and T-80 BVM. All nations recognize that no single tank can serve as a universal solution. China's uniqueness lies in its next-generation main battle equipment, two distinct platforms conceived from the outset with generational differences in design philosophy, yet seamlessly interconnected by a unified information network. This combination offers extraordinary flexibility and potential. Ultimately, all details about this mysterious tank await official disclosure. Yet the rumors themselves powerfully signal that the Chinese army is making deliberate, comprehensive preparations to confront the most severe land-based challenges of a multipolar era. They are fully embracing the disruptive future of distributed lethality and unmanned intelligence, while also recognizing that at decisive moments, the most formidable classical force, integrated with all cutting-edge technologies, remains essential to deliver the final blow. When nerves and iron fists strike in concert on the digital battlefields of tomorrow, they will unveil a truly next-generation ground combat system.